welcome back. We're live as we continue right here with the Sports Call. Bob Pompeani, Gene Collier with you. We have Mike on Twitter who says, hey, Bob and Gene, Cabrera is in camp. And from what I heard, he looks good. What happens when Polanco is back? Do you trade Polanco? No, I don't do that. Polanco's signed to a very nice contract. I don't know what Melky Cabrera has right now other than a long resume, and he has a PED 50-game suspension on it as well, Gene. I don't know what he is. I think he's a nice guy to pick up just because it's cheap. It could turn out to be fine, but that's about it. I wouldn't start him over Polanco.
I have no interest in seeing Melky Cabrera play for the Pirates. He's a drug cheat. I have no use for him.
All right, let's go out to the lines. Which one should we take? Steve? All right, we're going to go to Waylon in Washington. What's up, Waylon?
Hey, guys. Good to hear you. Now, I got I bought a suit for like $80, Bob, so don't worry about it. Man, it's a little bit less.
Listen, we're talking sports here, and I'm tired of all of that. If
I know. I apologize. I apologize.
No, you don't have
I was just trying to say.
We got a lot of people on here who are trying to make. Anyway, go.
Yes. I apologize. How about J.B. Holmes this weekend? Did he light it up at Riviera? That's all I got to say.
Yeah, he did. And he took advantage of terrible wind conditions, and, the bottom line is Justin Thomas didn't play well, and he did. He adjusted to the wind. So, Gene, did you watch any of the golf?
Missed the golf, Bob.
Yeah, he missed the golf.
Was golf this weekend?
Did you watch the NASCAR event, Daytona 500?
No, it's a big one.
Did you watch the NBA All-Star game?
No.
Boy, you missed some great plays there. All right, line 2 we go. It's Ray in the South Hills. Hey, Ray.
Hey, guys. I have an imploring question for you. Gene, I followed you since you were with the late, great Bruce Kyden, and I am Bob Pompeani. I followed you with the late, great Randy Cosgrove way back in the Ambridge days. So, and I know somebody that interned for you back in the 80s, too. So, with all this controversy, is there any way you can do a special edition, Gene? We got to get to the truth of this Steeler stuff. We got a guy on your station the other night saying there's been 40 years of this junk, so it's okay that AB does all this. So how about somebody doing, hey, what is really the Steeler way? Is it? I'm just saying.
We'll get a response to you from Gene right now. Go ahead, Gene.
We discussed this at length in the Post-Gazette every single day. I don't think it requires a special edition of the Nightly Sports Call, nor would there ever be any such thing.
And the Steelers are still one of the most respected organizations. You can say what you want about what's going on right now, but I put most of it right at the feet of Antonio Brown. And that's where I've been at the beginning of this. He's somebody who can't stand if he doesn't get the attention. If he doesn't get it, he doesn't like it, he'll make an issue of it. And he's done that before. The Facebook Live. You see, what the Steelers should have done at that point was really got hard with him at that point and not allowed more of that stuff to happen. Once you allow it to happen, Gene, it continues to happen. And the more rope you give, the more they take. This kind of situation. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I put most of it at their feet, just like you, Bob. But that's an excellent point about the Facebook Live broadcast from the winning locker room in Cincinnati. Art II subsequently referred to that as a minor annoyance, but these minor annoyances tend to metastasize.
Yeah, here's the other thing, too, the way I look at it. The one thing Mike Tomlin does is he treats men as men. He gives you responsibility for your actions, and you need to take that responsibility seriously. When you don't, it's on you. I mean, Antonio Brown is going to be 31 years old coming up here soon. All right? As a 31-year-old, you should act a little bit better than what you're acting right now. You do have a responsibility to be part of this team on and off the field. Deal with it. If there is an issue, deal with it inside the issue. And for his this is a quarterback league. Quarterbacks get away with more, especially at practice. When I hear somebody complain about a quarterback calling a guy out, it's his prerogative to do it. I don't think there's any malice involved there, Gene. Do you? I think it's a question of, okay, he gets on you. He should get on you. He's running the offense. He's the field general. This is a franchise that, like a lot of them, have quarterbacks who are big names, and they get away with more. They should get away with more on the field.
Well, I mean, I can agree with that to an extent, but I don't think Ben should have called AB out after with his criticism about the Denver game. That's just counterproductive, and it turned out to be especially so because AB is so sensitive about that kind of stuff.
Well, whatever. Let's go to Joe in Uniontown. What's up, Joe? How are you?
How you doing, Bob?
We've had better nights, but go ahead.
Well,
Hopefully you'll bring it right back up.
Your seat looks good. The guy probably called, probably got a flannel and jeans on and right out. So, I got two questions for you. Do you know if the Steelers is talking to Cardinals for any kind of possible trade there for the corner?
We've mentioned that. I don't know. We've mentioned that a lot, Gene. I have no idea where that stands.
No, I don't understand a word that man said.
And neither did I. I was trying to get. It didn't get there. All right. No, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this. It's